This is a sample from Colby Gray's new book. You can read the entire series on Amazon using the links below. Subscribe here on YouTube for updates about new and upcoming book releases only from Colby Gray.
As Ethan entered, a bell on the door chimed, announcing his entrance. Inside, the store was quiet and dimly lit. The only sound was from a stock boy kneeling beside a box, pulling out items and placing them on the shelves. "Morning, Ethan," a gruff voice called out from the other side of the store. Ethan turned to see Tom, the store's owner, standing behind the counter. His salt and pepper hair was slightly unkempt, and his full mustache twitched as he offered a warm smile. Tom had been running the store for as long as Ethan could remember, and somehow always maintained the fullest mustache Ethan had ever seen. "Morning, Tom," Ethan replied with a nod. "Haven't seen you in a while," Tom said, leaning on the counter. "Yeah, I think the last time I came by was to get plywood for the hurricane," Ethan admitted. I need to pick up a few things. I'm helping a neighbor clean up their yard." Tom gestured toward the aisles. "Go on, take your time. If I don't have it in stock, I'll get it ordered." "Appreciate it, Tom," Ethan said. Ethan wandered down the aisles. He scanned the shelves for a few work gloves, a couple shovels, and some masks. If he was going to clear out the debris from the burned-down house next door, a slow and tedious process, he would need more supplies for Claire and Jess, too. The girls were ready to help, and eager to reclaim their property after their home burned down. They'd been staying with Ethan for over a week, their temporary arrangement stretching into an indefinite stay. But Ethan didn't mind. In fact, he found that he liked having them around. It made everything feel more enjoyable, cooking together, watching movies, swimming in the pool, and the weekend walks down to the beach. Before Claire and Jess were basically dropped onto his doorstep, his life had been a cycle of work and sleep. Now, it was something more, something fuller. He hadn't realized how much he needed them until they were there, filling the quiet spaces of his life with laughter and company. He browsed the shelves and found what he needed, which didn't take long because the store was small. After paying for the supplies and promising Tom he'd come around more often, Ethan loaded everything into the back of the truck and pulled onto Main Street. There were a few cars driving through now that the town was starting to come alive. When Ethan pulled onto his street, he noticed one of his neighbors taking the trash out. The neighbor noticed him too, giving Ethan a wave. Ethan understood the body language of his neighbor. The way the guy leaned out onto the curb indicated he wanted him to pull over and have a friendly chat. Ethan wasn't really in the mood to have small talk with the guy, but at this point it was too late. What was he going to do? Just ignore him? Ethan wasn't a fan of small in any situation because it was only used for people to be nosy and try to get answers to things that didn't concern them. He knew this would be one of those moments.
Colby Gray's books are available for purchase on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited. He releases new books every month. You can subscribe here and follow Colby's author page on Amazon to be notified when there is a new release.